And tonight we're hearing from Mayor Eric Adams for the first time since he tested positive for COVID. Adams attended a high-profile dinner in the nation's capital where many others have tested positive. News 4 Government Affairs reporter Melissa Russo has the impact on City Hall.
I feel fine. Outside of the rhapsody voice, I feel fine. No fevers.
Never one to shun the spotlight, Mayor Eric Adams put on a suit and tie for a virtual news conference where he coughed a couple of times while isolating with COVID inside Gracie Mansion.
I'm not tired. No aches or pains at all. What does that say? Booster vaccination.
Inside City Hall today, sources say staffers are wearing their masks again, with the mayor and several of his senior aides positive for COVID. It's not clear where Mayor Adams contracted COVID and whether it was at the Gridiron dinner in Washington, D.C. on April 2nd, after which more than 70 guests tested positive. Since that event, Adams has been out and about, attending the National Action Network convention, holding press events at City Hall, meeting indoors with clergy there on Thursday, and even visiting Yankee Stadium.
At some point, we have to get back to our lives and treat them as normal. He did what he was supposed to. He got vaccinated. He got boosted.
It would just be responsible for him to have a mask on after that.
The mayor has pushed New Yorkers to go back to work and live with the virus, appearing mostly maskless in public, including at an event last week benefiting New Yorkers with disabilities. Critics unloaded on social media, saying the mayor knew he was exposed but attended the event maskless, exposing hundreds of vulnerable people.
I just hope he feels better and he recovers.
Chandel from Crown Heights tells us she got COVID twice from people who weren't careful. She thinks when in doubt, wear a mask. That's what the CDC recommends, along with avoiding people likely to get very sick from COVID. New York's head of Test and Trace has this advice.
If you have a known exposure to somebody with COVID and therefore you're at the highest risk of having COVID yourself, one thing you could do is go to our website, Test and Trace, and we have a tool there that you could put in your vaccination status and get the CDC's precise guidance for you as an individual based on when you got vaccinated and when you got boosted to guide how you should wear a mask and how long you should potentially stay away from others for.
Mayor Adams said today he generally has tried to do a rapid test most days, and going forward, he says he'll follow his doctor's advice and wait at least 5 days before going out with a mask on. In light of this surge in the new BA2 variant cases, New York, though, not taking the same steps as Philadelphia, which announced today that they will reimpose an indoor mask mandate.